God bless you, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. God bless your saints and friends. We're going to talk about some ear training today. So do me a favor, get at your keyboard. I'm going to try my best to make this as interactive as possible on tonight. I want to try to spend at least an hour engaging with everyone. Spend at least an hour engaging with everyone. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, Pastor said. All right, everybody. God bless you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoever you are, wherever you are, welcome, welcome, welcome to our channel. My name is Casper Chord. If this is the first time you are seeing me by name, my name is Casper. By title, I'm pastor, and I am the owner and the founder of preachandplay.com, where we do two things. We preach and we play. Today we're going to talk about ear training. Okay, we're going to talk about ear training. How can I develop? The further right I go, it's going to get blurry, but just bear with me. How can I develop my ear? That's an ugly ear. Let me write it out. That's Dumbo ears. How can I develop my ear? That's an awesome question, okay? And we're going to talk about that today, but we're also going to do some live demonstrations. I'm pulling up some tracks. I'm going to play some tracks, and I'm going to ask you, what do you hear? What do you think the progression is, okay? And so we're also going to listen to certain sections. I'm live, babe. We're going to listen to certain sections, and we're going to try to see if we can figure out what some chords are. And we're going to talk about the greatest hindrances you have as a piano player or an organist, the greatest hindrances you have to sounding exactly like the original song. There are many hindrances that's not just your fault, okay? Sometimes some of the things that gets in the way of sounding exactly like the original recording is because there are 5 highly skilled people creating the sound that you hear, and their influence goes in to what makes that song that song. And sometimes as a solo musician, it is extremely difficult not just to have that sound, but to have that same energy of that song. CCM and contemporary worship songs, it becomes more easy to recreate that accurate sound. But once you get into some gospel songs or just more band oriented songs, sometimes it gets difficult and you're like, man, what's wrong with my ear? It's not necessarily your ear all the time. Your ear isn't the only thing that you need to recreate the sound of the original recording. And we're going to talk about some of those things on today, okay? But if this is your first time checking me out, I want to be real quick and explain to you about our new book, The Play by Ear Manual. This is a wonderful hardcover book. Many of our students already have this book. It is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful book that people that are subscribed to our website, we are using this in our live classes as a reference point to reiterate some of the things that I teach. Also, there are some people that can't really afford the monthly lessons. They go ahead and buy the book and they work through it on their own. And so the book is going very well. It is a great addition to people. I'm getting nothing but rave reviews. I tell people, and excuse my French, everyone, don't blow smoke up my butt. If you see problems, let me know. And we are rectifying some of the issues that we've seen, just some typos, because I'm a country boy and I type fast. And I looked through it and I thought it was right, but I got some typos. But we are rectifying that Monday. But the book is going great. It is helping people, and people are extremely happy. Okay, let's talk about ear training today. How can you train your ear? The first thing you need, I need to know who I'm talking to. If you've been playing for less than 5 years, tell me, how long have you been playing? Have you been playing less than 5 years or more than 5 years? Tell me that. If you've been playing for less than 5 years, type on the screen for me real quickly. Less than 5 years. One of our students is here. God bless you, Sister Adrian. She says she is very happy with her book. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Sister Adrian, for that vote of confidence. She's very happy with her book. How many of you guys have been playing for less than 5 years? Or how many of you guys have been playing for more than 5 years? Okay, so we have a couple of more than 5 years. So we got a more than 5 years. We got another more than 5 years. We got a less than 5 years. B. Elliott, what's up, big time? Pastor Jerome, what's up, Doc? We got less than 5 years. And we got another vote of confidence, Sister Alfreda. Amen. She says the book is awesome. Thank you for that vote of confidence. Some of you guys, if you're looking for the book, it's real easy. All you got to do is go to the website, preachandplay.com. Just go to preachandplay.com or just text us at 615-558-5777, and we will teach you how you can get your book. Let me talk about something real quickly, and then I promise you we're getting into the ear training aspect. I'm doing a special promotion for new members today. This is this week only. This week only, I'm doing an awesome thing. Okay. If you buy the book, you get 1 month free. It's a special promotion. Okay. And so that is for new members, new people only. This is getting you introduced to the book. It's getting you introduced to our classes. And if you decide, hey man, I don't think that's for me, well, you just got a month free, right? And so I just know you ain't gonna only want 1 month. You're gonna want more. So I know that you're gonna really love it. Amen. People love our classes. Amen. So that's a promotion that I have going on right now. So if you buy the book, you get a month free. We had a pre-order special where people that pre-ordered, we gave them a discount. That promotion has ended. We're doing a new promotion this week only. June the 7th, it ends. Buy the book, you'll get 1 month free, and you can join our classes, follow along with us in the book, and learn one-on-one, just like we're doing. Well, not one-on-one. You can get personalized attention in our group classes. Okay. All right. Let's do some ear training, everybody. I hope you are at your piano. What's up, yo? Good to see you, Sister Yolanda. How long you been playing, Sister Yolanda? Have you been playing for more than 5 years or less than 5 years? Okay. For our people like Pastor Jerome that has been playing less than a year, our people like B. Elliott. What's up, B? There are people that have been playing for less than 5 years. Some of the concepts that I'm going to talk about today are over your head. Okay. It's over your head. But I need you to at least listen, because we have so many people that come back. They come back to some of these older videos, and they re-listen to it. They're like, the light bulb goes off. Oh, that's what he was saying. I get it now. So pay attention. For those of you that have been playing more than 5 years, some of you may get some of these concepts, some of you won't. But let's talk about this. What do you need so that you can develop your ear? The first thing you need is a chord vocabulary. What is your chord vocabulary? Your chord vocabulary are it's the chords that you know, right? Let me just be honest with you. When you're listening to a song, your ear isn't going to be any better than your chord vocabulary. I'm going to do a live ear training, interactive ear training in a moment. But if you struggle with what we're listening to, the reason you're struggling, your chord vocabulary is wrong. Let's think about the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation, John was on the Isle of Patmos, and he was being shown things that he's never seen before. He didn't have the words to describe what he was seeing. So he used the best words he could to describe what he was seeing. Here we are now, all these years later, reading that book and trying to wonder what in the world is he talking about? What in the world did he see? The same thing happens with our musicianship when people hear us play from our limited chord vocabulary. People are wondering, what in the world are they playing? What song is that? Has anybody ever asked you, what song you playing? That's because you got that John the Revelator anointing. You got that John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos. Your vocabulary was limited. You don't have the chords to recreate that song just like it's heard. But don't worry about that. That's what this is for. God gave us a Bible to help with John's anointing. I'm giving you a manual to help you with your musical anointing. The play by ear manual will develop the foundation that you need in an easy chord system and continue so that we can build on that foundation to give you a chord vocabulary so that when you hear a song, you can more accurately understand what's happening and recreate it in your situation. If you're by yourself, you'll be able to more accurately do it as a single musician. If you're with a band or whatever, your ear and your brain, watch this. I'm going to act like John. The angel is telling me square. Now, John's only seen circles and triangles his whole life. And now this angel is telling him square. And he is trying to explain. It's like a square. It's like a triangle and an upside down triangle. I did that wrong. John's trying to explain, the angel showed me a triangle and if I can do this, and another upside down triangle. Well, a triangle and an upside down triangle make a square, but it's not clear, right? It's not clear. John needed to know square, man. All right. And if we can understand the difficulty of communication with a limited vocabulary, we can relate to the difficulty of being a strong play by ear musician with a limited chord vocabulary. It's just not going to happen. So when you're listening to songs, you're only going to be able to play what you know. You're only going to be able to express what the words you know. You're only going to be able to express with the chords that you know. So the chord vocabulary is one thing that hinders you. Another thing that hinders you from developing your ear is being limited by the key. The moment you heard that song was in the key of B, you were struggling. Yesterday, I had a situation where I was at a funeral and somebody started singing a song in the key of B. It's not that I didn't know how to play the song, but I wasn't playing by myself. And I was trying to just do enough to get them through the song, and so that I didn't overshadow the other musician I was playing with. I was trying to be courteous. I love the key of B. I don't like D, but I love the key of B, right? And so many people, if they see the key of B, oh man, well, you're limited by the key because you're limited by your understanding of scales. You're limited by your understanding. Let's get into the interactive portion. I've talked about these a lot, but if you focus on your chord vocabulary, if you learn how to play in different keys, and if you develop your understanding and say, I am no longer going to be limited by the transpose button, I refuse to use it. Actually, on yesterday, let me be honest, I was playing around on a Viscount organ. It's not that I had to use it. I was just trying to figure out, hey, man, how do you use the transpose button? And I kept trying it and it kept failing. And then he did it. And like, oh, that's how you did it. I was learning the organ. Didn't use the transpose button because I just wanted to. I can play in the key of G. I was just trying to learn the organ. Okay. Just being transparent and honest, because I did use the transpose button yesterday, but I didn't do it because I was hiding or running. Let's be clear about that. Okay. All right. So let's talk about it real quickly. Are you at your piano? How you say your name? Ver, 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 Versacious? Versacious? I think it's Versacious. More than 15 years, man. You look like you playing quartets, man. You look like you play quartet keys. I love some quartet, man. We had a great quartet group at this funeral, man. Them jokers was slapping. It was wonderful. God bless your sister LTD. Uh, what is your preferred key? Anything flat. When I'm singing, I'm starting to learn that now I kind of prefer C or D flat, but it depends on the song. Um, I naturally, when I sit down and start playing, I just start going to E flat because E flat was my comfortable key when I was a beginner. And I still now, when I just sit down, I just instantly go to the key of E flat. But I prefer anything flat. But it really don't matter. It really don't matter because I'm pretty fluent now, and probably I'll say 10 of the 12 keys. I'm pretty fluent. If not 10, 9. I can play in all 12, but 3 keys because I don't practice as much as I need to. Sometimes I'm like, I can't think fast enough. I can get through it. But it don't matter, Demo. It don't matter. Okay. So let's get into the ear training. I'm going to put on a random song, and this is the game. What I want you to do, saints and friends, before we talk about developing your ear, I want to see where your ear is. I'm going to loop a section of the song, okay? I'm going to put on a random song, and let's start off with slow songs. I'm going to loop a certain section of the song. I am going to limit the instrumentation to, let's see, drums, bass, and maybe keys. I'm going to minimize. I'm going to minimize all the extra stuff to help your ear focus. Okay. Can everybody hear my voice good before I start playing this? I want to make sure we can hear. Can everybody hear my voice good? And can you hear me playing? Can you hear me playing? Okay. Y'all hear the piano good? Everybody hear everything good? Let me make sure that there's no gotchas before I get started. Is that good, everybody? Demo says yes. Okay. Let me just triple check my settings. Uh-oh. I hate getting started and then issues happen. That is so. I'm going to turn off this echo cancellation to make it even better. Uh-oh, hang on. Let me hit a button, y'all. I seen a setting that's not set and I want it set. I'm glad I'm asking this question. What's up, Time Freedom? The audio should be super duper good now. Right? All righty. Let me play this song, okay? This song, I'm not going to tell you the name. Let me make sure I don't have any background vocals on. Y'all might recognize it. I want you to use your ear. This is the game. I want you to listen to the bass or the lowest tone that you can hear to get the progression. Let's find the progression. Don't really focus on the chord right now. Focus on the progression, okay? Because when you're developing your ear, you have to learn to listen to the lowest tone to get the progression. You have to learn to listen to the lowest tone. If it's only piano, you got to learn to listen to that bass note to get the number, right? If it's a bass player, listen to that bass player so that you can get the number. You get the foundation, then you get the flavor, okay? You get the bottom, then you get the buoyancy. I'm just trying to alliterate. you get the concrete, then you get the color, okay? Listen to the bottom first. Listen to the floor, okay? Then you listen to the ceiling, okay? All righty. Demo says yes, but what did he say? He said, yes, it is, but whatever you changed made it louder, but the current setting is better. Very good. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, uh-oh. Okay, I got a sounds thumbs up. All righty, it's party time. Last thing, get at your piano. I'm going to go ahead and let me see if y'all can see what key this is in first. I'm not telling you the name. If you know the name of the song, don't type it on there. Don't type the name of the song. Follow instructions, y'all. Don't type the name of the song, because some people might already know the song, and then they start going by memory. Now, use your ear. Let's play the game. Let's listen to the lowest tone to get the progression, okay? All righty. Find the key first. Find the key. Here we go. Can y'all hear that? Let me know if you can hear the music. If you can't hear the music, I'll do it differently. I'm only going to have keys, bass, drums. Keys, bass, drums. Turn the drums down. Listen, give me the progression. What key is it in right now? Give me the key. I'm looping this section. I'm looping this section. Give me the key. Who knows what keys it in? Type it on the screen. Who knows what keys it in? Yolanda, you just said a lowercase b. It's gonna loop this section. Also, it is in the key of B, Yolanda. You just did a lowercase b. I thought you was missing something, okay? All righty, so it's in the key of B right now. For most of us, we're gonna be limited trying to hear this because we don't understand the key, we don't understand the scale. We don't understand the scale, we can't think in the key. We're staying in the key of B right now, all right? Yay, very good, Yolanda. Now give me the progression. Give me the number. Forget chords right now. Let's get the number. The first thing we're looking for is the number so we can get the progression. The number is going to tell you what chords to put with it, but you got to get the number first. And the better you get at this, it's going to be almost instantaneous, okay? Give me the number. Give me the number. Starting right here. Let's write it down. Here we go. What's that one? That one. That one. That one. I know it's a lot. Just do your best to write what you can hear. Y'all figuring it out? One more time. Let's see if anybody can figure this out in the key of B. Here we go. This one. This one. Okay. This one. This. I wish I could edit this down. And this is in an app that I don't really have the control. I should have tried to put something in Ableton so I could loop a small section to break this thing down in small chunks. But let's do that again in the key of B. Listen again. I'm just going to give you a small section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. That note. That one. That one. That one. The first 4 notes. What is that? What's the first 4 notes? Okay, the first 4 notes. This one. Ba. Da. Da. Right? Let's just get that far. Okay? Let's just get that far. Demo says 1, 2. Excuse me. Demo says 1, 3, 4, 5. Alfreda says 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And Yolanda, she said 5, 1. I'm gonna come back to you, Yolanda, and let's go Demo. So Demo first said in the key of B 1. Whoops. He first said 1, 3, 4, 5. That don't sound right. 1, 3. That 1, 3 is off. Okay. Alfreda said 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish I could put that comment somewhere else so it can come on the screen while I'm still playing. Alfreda said 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds good. And the 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct for the left hand, for the bass line. So if you said 1, 2, 3, 4, that is good, B. Elliott. Very good, B. Elliott. You've been playing for not that long, and you picked that up. Very good. Diane heard the same thing Demo heard. I'm curious what was happening in your head, because we have two people that initially heard the same thing. Demo thought he heard 1, 3, 4, 5. Diane Dunboy thought she heard 1, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if the chord and what was happening on the right hand influenced what you was hearing. But the first thing we have to do, saints and friends, the first things we have to do, Royal perspective, God bless you, Royal. Royal got it right. Royal said B major over the 3. That sounds right. That's in there somewhere. We'll figure that out. Demo said 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. All right. Demo trying to redeem himself. He said, man, I'm going to redeem myself. Royal perspective says C sharp half diminished over the 4. C sharp minor 7. C sharp minor 7 with the flat 5 over the 4. What key am I in? I'm in B. C sharp minor 7. C sharp minor 7. C sharp minor 7. The flat 5 over the 4. That's good. That's good. That's good. Royal perspective, you've been playing a little while. We ain't talking about chords yet, but that's a good chord. That's a good chord. That's a good chord. That's very good. Royal perspective knows some half diminished stuff. Royal perspective know what he's talking about. Demo said he's not sitting at the keyboard. Step 1, saints and friends. Watch this. Hey, Diane said you didn't follow instructions. No, you didn't, Ma, but that's all right. Unfortunately, I focused on the melody. I think perhaps because Demo and Diane initially said the same thing, I bet you weren't starting off your ear process by focusing on the lowest tone. You were probably influenced by the melody. So therefore, it's not that you were necessarily wrong, but that left hand wasn't going to be right and the progression wouldn't be right, right? So, so the first thing we have to do, boom, 1, 2, boom, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 1, right? So getting that bass line is the absolute best thing you can do when you're trying to develop your ear, because that is half of it. I picked up a coin earlier, and this is a good illustration for it. I know it may be hard for you to see, but getting the bass line is one side of the chord, one side of the coin. Getting the chord is the other, right? And you don't want a coin that only has one side, because it won't be acceptable in any store, right? They'll think it's fake, right? And in the same way, to get your ear whole, you got to get heads and you got to get tails. You got to learn how to listen to that bottom so that you can get the bass note, right? That's the easy part. That's the easy part. And I suggest before you even touch it with your right hand, if you've been playing for less than 5 years, if you are a beginner, if you are somebody that's just trying to get it together, you're going to have to do what we had to do in the late 90s, I was 19, so it had to be late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. We had cassette tapes. We had to play, rewind, play, listen, rewind, play, listen, rewind, play, listen, rewind. Then CDs came out. I'm fortunate enough to remember the times where we were trying to play by ear by cassette tapes, but our generation gained something. We had to listen. Internet wasn't even popping. We had to listen. We had to fight through it. We had to struggle. We had to see past all the other distractions. What I did for you today was I muted all the extra stuff. I muted the aux keys, synth, pads, organ. I muted all that extra stuff that distracts, right? For illustration purposes. You're not going to have that privilege when you're listening to a song proper. That's why you got to learn to focus and learn a song in parts and learn a song by focusing, step one, the lowest tone. Okay? And then what I do a lot, my next step, I'm giving away a whole lot. But the second step that I do is on the right hand. Many times, especially if I'm lost, I listen to the highest tone of the chord. That's what I do. I try to find what the pinky on the right hand is doing, what's the highest tone. And then when I have that bass and when I have that chord, then I can build around it to find exactly what they're doing, okay? So after we get the foundation, then we can get the color by listening to the highest tone or just listening to the chord color. Listening to how the chord feels. Is it major or is it minor? Are they on the 4? Does the 4 sound major or minor? Are they on the 5? What type of 5 is it, right? I'm listening to the chord color while I am taking in account what bass note it is. If it's a 5, I'm asking myself, what type of 5, right? Is it major, minor? Who said that a moment ago? Royal Priesthood told us. They said minor 7, flat 5. They said half diminished. He said C sharp minor. He said C sharp half diminished. If you don't know what a half diminished is, chord vocabulary, you're already limited. You don't know what it sounds like. And if somebody tells you, you can't even figure it out. But he told me C sharp half diminished, and I knew what a half diminished chord is. And if you don't know what a half diminished chord is, it is in our book, the Play by Ear Manual. It will teach you these chords. And what's better, if you're new, we have a deal for all new people. If you buy the book, you get 1 month subscription free, and you can join our classes and we can walk you through the book, work you through the Play by Ear Manual training system, okay? And so we have a great deal going on. All you have to do is go to preachandplay.com, purchase the book. I will see it. I will contact you, and I will give you your discount code that will give you 1 month membership for free, okay? And then it's easy. If you decide you don't want to keep doing it, just cancel it. Ain't no harm. You'll come back, though. You'll come back. They always do, okay? Because we got something special going on at preachandplay.com. I ain't throwing no shade. I'm just saying I know what we're doing. It's something special, and it's helping people. All right, so let's go to step 2, okay? So after you listen to the lowest tone, let's just focus on that 1, 2, 3, 4. I listen to the highest tone, right? I'm listening to what are they doing? Let me rewind. Let's listen to what they're doing. Let me mute everything else, sorry. So that you can really hear. Rewind again. Da. That's what they're doing. That's the top tone. Lord, you are good. They're doing something. They're doing something where that's the highest tone on the one. Lord, you are good. Right? And rhythmically it came in after. It wasn't just like Lord, you are good. It was like Lord, you are good. There's some type of rhythmic type thing going on right there. You got to really listen to what they're doing, okay? Right? So it was like two. What are we going to do on the two? Sister Adrian Green, Diane, Dunn Bowie, all of my active students. I followed this for the 2 chord. Don't tell the people our secrets. Make them buy the book. But follow what this says. Jerome, Pastor Jerome, if you're watching, I'm in the key of B, but because I can think in the scale, I knew what to do on the 2. I said, hold up, what am I going to do on the 2? And then I said, let me do this. Let me do this, okay? Royal Perspective says E major on the 2. Yes, that's what I'm playing, but we have a specific way that I explain in the book to know that does more than just say E major on the 2. I give a method and a system that explains how you can do this and how you can think so that you can do it in any key. I'm in the key of B right now, and I went 1. I use my chord system. No, just do it minor. I think what I'm hearing. So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it minor there? Let me listen. Let me listen to that again. Top tone. That's on the 4. So that might be a, think this through. It might be, let me see, is it a minor? It's not a minor 7 with a flat 5. No, I'm just gonna stay minor for now. Excuse me, everyone. I'll tell you 1 second, Royal Priesthood, Royal Perspective. What am I doing? Key of B, 1. What did I do? Yeah. Whatever it does, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I did. That's what I did. I just inverted the E minor. Inverted the E minor. Okay, so there's a question on the screen. The question on the screen says, how much for the book? The book is $49. Hardcover book, 5 different modules that you'll follow along step by step. And And right now, that $49, it ships USPS priority mail. And it comes with 1 month free subscription at preachandplay.com. We'll talk more about that later. Thank you for your question. Okay. So developing your ear. How do you develop your ear? Again, I'm just illustrating what I'm doing. I listened to the bass to the lowest tone. I played the song. I'm listening to the highest tone, and I'm also listening to the color of the chord. Like I stopped and then I had a conversation with myself. When I was at that E, I was like 1. I said 2. I said 3. And then I went 4. And I said, is that 4 minor? And I'm listening to the color. How does it feel there? Right? And when you just excuse me, y'all, I got sinus drainage bad. When you spend time, everyone, when you spend time learning major, minor, minor 7, minor 7 flat 5, there's just all these different type chords. Once you start learning what scale degree you're on and what chord you're playing, is it major, minor, how does it sound, you're going to instantly, like, just kind of second-handedly just kind of know, and you'll be kind of close. There are going to be moments where you're going to struggle, but that's why we have to know how to train our ear. We got to spend some time learning chords. That is not simply just sitting around playing. When I'm teaching, I spend a lot of time. Sometimes it's classroom. I had a live class today with one of my students. We spent 50% of our time getting it here, because our ear can never be developed if we don't know what they're playing, because you don't have perspective. If you think it's a 2, well, what type of 2? And if you don't know types, you don't have vocabulary. You got to have major, minor, augmented, suspended, diminished, half diminished, drop 2. There's chord extensions, dominant, major 7, dominant 7s, 9s, 11, 13s. That's your chord vocabulary. And in the process of time, you're going to understand what those things sound like. And I wrote a book months ago. It's called The Musician's Practice Plan. And in that book, I talked about the chord types that were in genres. When I'm listening to songs and I know it's CCM, I'm putting my mind in CCM mode. I know the chord types. I know it's going to be add 9. I know it's going to be sus2, sus4, because that is such a CCM thing to do. When I'm in gospel mode, I'm instantly dominant chords, dominant 7, dominant 9. Tritones is a dominant chord. I'm instantly putting myself in a bunch of minor chords, dominant chords, dominant, minor. It depends on the genre. And when you understand that, when you understand that systematically, developing your ear just comes from your understanding. It comes from your understanding. What style are you playing? Oh, gospel? Okay. I got to get my dominant chords, get my tritones, get my minors. Am I playing CCM? I got to get my suspended chords. I got to get my add 9 chords. I have to get there are even certain progressions that you will see in CCM that you won't see in gospel, right? Gospel 5 6 5 6 2 5 1. What key was we in? B. 5 6 2 5 1. Right? That's a ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. Right? That 5 6 2 5 1 gospel thing. Right? 1 7 3 6 ba ba 1. Never would have made it. Boom. 7 3 6. There's just certain progressions that are style based. That's your understanding. That's why you need the play-by-ear manual. That's why some of you need a teacher. You can be self-taught, but you'll go so much further if you get some help. And it don't have to just be me. There are plenty of solid teachers. I'm going to name some solid teachers. I'm going to do what they won't do. And I'm going to tell you, if I'm not for you, go check out Warren McPherson. Go check out Hear and Play. Go check out my man Starlin Jones. Everybody has their strength. If you need tutorials, I don't know of any. Man, Starlin, man, that dude got so many song tutorials. And if you need it simple, Starlin might be your guy, right? If you need well-rounded, well, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to brag or nothing. I'm just, but I ain't no pole dog, and I'm going to wag my tail. Amen. B. Elliott says, it's a very good investment. Amen. You're welcome, B. Elliott. Amen. Amen. Thank you for purchasing the book. Amen. And I believe I said suspended, Royal. How long you been playing, Royal? How long you been playing? Let's move on. Let me choose a simpler. Let me see if I have a simpler something that can help us be even more interactive. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Let me mute all the extra stuff. This is the real good one. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, we're going to be in the key of B flat. I'm going to put you in the key of B flat. Piano, bass, and drums only. I'm just going to loop this section that has no bass right now. Okay? Give me the progression. Give me the progression. Key of B flat. I'm gonna let it loop 3 more times. Give me the progression. Think about it. If you were in class the other day, you might not want to say anything because y'all already know it because I told it to you the other day. Thursday. Whatever you think you hear, if you can't hear the progression, if you think you hear a chord, key of B flat. Can you hear the lowest tone? Are you struggling to hear the lowest tone? Can you hear it? See if I can give you more volume. Three more times. Trying to give you opportunity to hear. Y'all must be listening because y'all ain't seeing no comments. I'm turning it up just a little bit. Don't get distracted by the chord. Get the progression first. That's the lowest tones. Boom, boom. What y'all got? Talk to me. One 654, Yolanda says. One 654, she says. Okay. I saw your comment, Andre Clark. I moved on. I see you, Yo-Yo. They're doing something I'm not doing. I'm gonna have to get that color. So this intro, it's a 1/5. You're resolving to the 5. Then you're playing a 4. Then you're going 6, 7, 4. So it starts off with the 1/5, resolve to the 5, 4, and then you're saying 6, 7, 1. 6, 7, 4. So it's like 5. It stays on the 5. 4 stays on the 4. Then it says 6, 7. Let me put the scale on the screen. 4. Come on and get out of my chest in the name of Jesus. 4. 6, 7, 4. I don't like to do that octave thing because that's unpractical for a bass for a piano player. They're doing something I'm not doing right there. I'm gonna have to listen closer. I'm just going quick. So the song is simple, it's saying, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Real simple. 5, 5, 4, 6, 7, 4. 5. Let's talk about it. Now, what's confusing sometimes for people with this that have been playing a long time, they get distracted by the chords because the chord starts off with a 1 chord over the 5. Then the bass does not change, but the chord changes to a straight up 5 chord. I'll give you a secret. It teaches what I teach in the book. It teaches a primary option for the 5. It teaches a secondary option for the 5 chord. It teaches you're playing the 1 chord over the 5, but then it resolves to the 5 chord over the 5. And if you don't know chords, you're going to be struggling because you're just not going to see that. Your processor is too slow. You can't think fast enough. You can't see it fast enough. You can't recognize it fast enough. But all they're doing in the key of B flat, they're starting on the 1 chord, but it's over the 5 bass. And they're using this 1 chord to resolve to the 5 chord. And then they go to a 4 chord. I just do a Casper thing because it sounds good and I'm not listening that hard. And this ain't a song tutorial. They might be doing something. I'll listen closer later. What they're doing, I'll listen to it. I'll figure it out for you real quick. It's they're doing a 4 chord, and I'm doing a Casper chord. I'm doing a major 7 chord. Okay, Versatius, he says 4 5 4 5 6 5 6 4. Man, what you hearing, little bro? He said 4-5. I don't know who's older. I'm just gonna call you bro. My bad for calling you little bro. My bad. But 4-5, 4-5. Man, what you hearing? He said. Man, I don't know what you talking. I don't know what you hearing, family. But they're saying 5, 1 chord, resolve to the 5 chord, 5, 4, 1, 4, and then 6, 7, 1, 4, 1, 4. I messed. I shouldn't have did that. I got excited. 5. Resolve the 5. There's 2 different 5 chords, and your ear has to hear ba. The chord changes, but the bass stays here. Ba, da. That's in a billion songs. A billion songs has that. You'll have like that 1 chord over the 5 bass, and then you resolve. You got to put that in your vocabulary. You got to know that on the 5 chord, this is an option. It happens a lot, okay? Let me listen to that 4 chord real quick, see if I can hear that thing that they're doing. Is it a sus2? Rewind. I like the Prime Music app by Loop Community, but I just wish we had more control. It may be an E flat add 9, adding the 2 there, or it's a straight up E flat sus2. It may be an E flat sus2. What key am I in? I mean, it's the 4, B flat. So 4 starts off on the 5, 1 over 5. I think that's what they do. They do it like an E flat sus2. They do an E flat sus2, but they outline it. They outline the top note of the chord. Remember what I told you. Listen to the highest tone and then fill in the rest. That's what I did. I listened to it and I was like, I think I heard that B flat on top. No. And I listened to the middle, and the middle sounded like suspended or something. I still kind of feel like, I wonder if I'm missing something. I don't think there's that many colors. I think it's a very simple chord. I think it's an E flat sus2. This is an E flat major chord. Anytime you suspend a chord, the 3 is not in there. And if it's a sus2, you're replacing the 3 with the second note, which is F. And if it's a sus4, you're replacing the 3 with a 4. It's definitely not a sus4. It's that sus2, and I'm just playing octave B flats. Yeah. That's sus. That's sus2. 1. That's it all day. I'm gonna kill their keys and I'm gonna play the keys now. Where's the keys track? I'm gonna do it. So. 2. I forgot they changed in the song, but that the introduction was this 5-5-4-6-7-4. We didn't get through there, but I wanted you to listen to see if you would use your ear to see if what you would come up with. We didn't have a lot of answers. I even waited. I'm gonna do this. For those of you that are a part, I'm gonna give us 30 more minutes, and I'm gonna make it interactive. Okay. I'm gonna make it interactive, okay? Watch this. I'm about to do something. I'm gonna open myself up like I always do. If y'all act a monkey, I'm just gonna click you off, okay? But if you text the word text me to 558-5777, you will join our text alert group. I'm about to text a link where you can join me live in this video right now. Those of you already on the text list, you already know you're going to get it. You can join the class. You'll be able to join the class and interact with us, okay? So text the word text me to 558-5777, and the prompts are going to ask you what your name, what your phone number, blah, 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 and it's going to allow you to get the text message that I'm about to send out. So you have about 2 minutes real quickly, 2 minutes to join if you're not already on the text list. Text me 615-558-5777. You can call me anytime you want. That's a reasonable hour. Just don't call me now because I'm on YouTube live and I'm not going to answer because I'm live. Okay, so text me. If you text the word text me, and you will instantly be added to our class, okay? So I'm about to copy the link and I'm about to send it. I'm trying to drag my feet to give everybody time. And I'm gonna go over here and I'm about to moving quickly, y'all. I'm sending it because I'm gonna keep moving forward. Let me ask you, is there a song that anybody wants me to listen to live and demonstrate this? If there's a song, type it in the comments. We're going to talk about ear training. We're going to listen to it to see if the chord is in our vocabulary, if we understand the key that it's in, and if we have the understanding that we need so that we can listen to the lowest tone to get the bottom note. We can listen to the highest tone to outline the chord, and then we can listen to the chord color because it's going to connect with the progression that we have here. Okay, let me add this, and I'm about to hit the button. I'm about to hit the button, the wonderful button of Oz. All right, here we go. I'm hitting the button. If you want to join the class, just come on in as normal. Just click on the link and you know what to do. When you come to class, just go ahead and mute your microphone. I'm going to mute your microphone anyway. And so I will introduce you and then we will continue to move forward. All right, let me look at the comments. Are there any questions that anybody has? Oh, goodness of God, I think I heard. CC Widens. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think I already have a drum track that I made, but I don't have let me listen to the song. Now, let me just, and that's the first one I'm going to do for you, Mother Diane. We're going to listen to it, but let me warn you. When I do live songs on YouTube, I'm going to get all these copyright warnings and all these things. They're not going to shut my channel down or nothing like that. But I get a copyright warning, all right? Copyright strike, which means this video, I'm just going to end up deleting it later anyway, all right? Because I can't really do nothing with it, and they're only going to mute the audio anyway. So if you're watching live, you're going to be able to benefit from watching live. But when we replay it, it'll mute audio and all this other stuff, and I'm just going to have to delete the video anyway. But I'm gonna play the song for you live right now for your benefit. So let me bring up YouTube. I'm going to play Goodness of God. And we're going to listen to that. It's a very simple song, Mother Diane. I believe I've already got that tutorial on the website. You can go to the song tutorials, and it's in there. I'm pretty sure I know that I've done it because I got an Ableton live file that's on the website that those of you that use Ableton, you can download it. I got the drum beats. We got the tutorial. We even got the MP3. What's up, Rod? I'm letting you in. What's up, Rod? Good to see you, man. Let me do this real quick. Goodness of God. CC Winans. Alrighty, let's listen to this. I'm gonna listen to this first one. Whoops, hang on, y'all. My computer gotta play it so that y'all can hear it in your ears. Boom, boom. Here we go. Let's listen to it a little bit. We're gonna pick a small section and start working through this. What's up, Gideon? Gideon, my man. What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. We got Rod. We got Gideon.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head,
very simple song.
I will sing of the goodness of God.
Simple song, key, A flat.
'Cause all my life you have been faithful.
Let's keep it simple for now and let's listen to the chorus. Let's listen to the chorus to keep it simple for now. If you want the full tutorial for this, it's already available. Preachandplay.com. Go to the song tutorial section. I've already broken it down. We're going to do some live ear training. The song's in the key of A flat. Let me change the thing on the screen. And I want you, and again, everybody, the play-by-ear manual, chords, will get you through this song. You understand the system. Don't talk about the system right now, y'all. Don't talk about the system right now because we're not giving it away for free. If they want to know our secrets, they're going to buy the book, okay? But the system that I've taught will get you through this. And the exception is we got to think about the style of this song. This song is CCM, which means because it's CCM, what type of chords y'all going to be throwing in there? Dominant chords? Nope. Ain't going to be a whole bunch of dominant chords most of the time. Most of the time, if it's CCM, sus2 chords, sus4 chords, add 9 chords, right? That's going to be the primary option. Welcome. There you go. There you go, Tom Freedom. There you go. Good. Welcome, Sister Wanda. Before I let you in, turn your camera off, Mother. Turn your camera off. Hit that camera button, and then I'll let you in. As soon as you turn your camera, there you go. No, come back in, Mama. You didn't do it good. You didn't do it right. Come back in, Mama. Now you can't interact. Lord have mercy. Hey, go out and come back in, Sister Wanda. Let's listen to this chorus part, everybody.
And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able.
That's loud.
Oh, I will
What's up,
sing
Snow Keys?
of the goodness of God.
I'm going back to all my life.
'Cause all my life you have, 'cause all my life you have been faithful.
What's that progression right there? Boom. All my life you have been faithful. What is that right there before we move forward? Y'all tell me. What do y'all hear? What is that right there?
God.
Right here. Boom.
'Cause all my life you have been faithful.
What is that?
No.
Just that right there.
Of the goodness of God.
Let's get that part right there. What is that? Right in the comments. Boom.
'Cause all my life you have been faithful.
Okay. We have a God bless you, Sister Wanda. You're in a very noisy background. So do me a favor, don't unmute yourself until it's quiet. I'll let you interact in a moment. It's just way too noisy, okay? So Time Freedom says 1-4. He says it's a 1-4. You're pretty close. And what I said was, what is that section right there? Boom. All my life you have been faithful. Those two chords. What are those two chords right there? What are those two chords right there? Okay. He was kind of late. Let me send this dude the link because somebody else wants to come in. I'm coming, Corey. You can't. You hit the button, but I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna do it like this. Do it like this. Okay. Boom. All my life you have been faithful. What is those chords? So one person said 1-4. Another person says 1-7-6-5. Diane, mama, you don't be listening. Hey, Rod, what you think that section is right there? Are you able to talk in a quiet environment?
I say a 4-1.
My man says a 4-1. What you say, Gideon? What you say, Mother Wanda?
I think I would say 1-5.
She says 1-5. Okay. What you say, Gideon? What's up, baby?
I'm gonna say this is the wild guess. 5-1-4.
5-1-4. Okay. I muted your mic. And then Sister Alfreda, she says 4-1. So let's go through the progression. We got to understand what key we're in. We're in the key of A flat. You got to understand the key. And the bass says boom, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what the bass does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's a 4-1 progression. Boom. All my life you have been faithful. That's what it does. It says 4. All my life you have been faithful. It's a 4-1-4. All my life you have been so good. And then it goes to the 5, right? It starts off 4-1, 4-1. It bounces between that 4-1 and that 5. And on that 5, we don't just go 5. Once we're on that 5, that's a moment, everyone, where you got to know CCM rules. They do a 5 sus 2. They sus that E flat. So let's listen to the chorus in totality.
Of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful.
4-1.
And all my life you have been so
1.
good.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear on that 5 that it's not 5? There's something that's like hanging, and a lot of times that sound is a suspended note. That sound, welcome Adrian. That sound is a suspended note. What does he say? Smooth Keys says, brother pianist, I say the two chords are D flat major and A flat. Yes, that's the chords, Doc. Yes, that's the chords. Okay, and so that one little part right there, like really listen to that and hear it's like a non-majorness. I'm just trying to like explain it in my John the Baptist on the Isle of Patmos way. It's like a non-majorness. It's a not standard chord, but it's not super fancy. It's something, and what that's called is suspended, right? Listen to that one more time.
And all my life you have been so good.
There's a It wants to resolve. Suspended chords put tension to where when you hear a suspended chord, you want it to go. You want it to resolve somewhere. Suspended chords never have a sense of finality. Suspended chords always leave you hanging. And that flavor in this song, Mother Diane, since you asked this song, it asked for this song, it's that suspended chord.
All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
And so, just my quick New Casper translation real quick of the chorus of this song. The chorus of this song right there is I typically love, it's just a Casper thing. I'm always looking to beautify my playing. And so I don't do a regular D flat there. That works, root position. I typically move that to my left hand. And then I mirror with my right hand, but I take the root down a half step to get that major 7 sound. Let me repeat myself. If you're looking to beautify your piano playing, one easy way is to duplicate your stuff, your right hand to your left hand, but then change the color on your right hand to have an extension. On the 4 chord, sometimes on the 1, sometimes on the 5, but not as much. It's really a 4 chord thing that I do all the time. When I'm on the 4, I love to play major 7 chords. And I love to replace the root on the right hand. I take it down a half step to have the major 7. C is the 7th note of the D flat major scale, and I'm playing the major 7. So my 4 D flat becomes major 7. And so, all my life you have been faithful. That sounds a little bit better than, that's cool. But that extra color, it's that extra paprika or whatever in your food. Like, man, what is that flavor? You got some lemon zest or something. That major 7 feels real at home in CCM, especially on the 4 chord, right? All my life you have been faithful. 1, first inversion. Back to the 4 major 7. All my life you have been 1. So, E flat sus 2. Right? You can sus 4 and resolve if you want. There's 1,000 options you have, but just go to that sus 2. I'm trying to see if they hang it on at sus 4, but I ain't gonna listen to it again right now. But sus to it. And then 4 again. Every breath. 1, 7, 6. 4. You're going to do a 4 sus 2. You're going to play a D flat major chord, but you are replacing the 3 with the 2. That becomes a D flat sus 2. Resolve to the E flat. Then 1. I'm going to give it to you again. Sorry. All my life you have been 1. 4. What's up, Corey? 4 major 7. I'm gonna mute your mic, but I'm gonna let you in, Corey. Turn your camera off, Corey, and then I'll let you in. 1. Sorry, starts on the 4. 4. All my life you have been faithful. Just turn your camera off and I'll let you in, Corey. 4 major 7. All my life you have been 1. So 5. Welcome, Corey. I'm going to open up for questions and comments in just a second, Corey. Welcome. 4. Every breath whatever the word songs, I don't confuse myself. Da, na, 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 na. 1, 7, 6, 4. That chord right there is a 4 sus2. It's just a D flat major chord root position, but you're replacing the 3 with the 2. Resolve to the 5 major, then go back to the 1. And if you understand this, what I like to do is take simple stuff like this and make it 12 key challenges, Corey. I like to test your chord vocabulary, test your understanding of this progression to see if you can do it in multiple keys. I want to see if you're limited by the key of A flat. I want to see if you're limited by the key of A. All my life have been faithful. If you can do the exact same thing in the next key. All my life you have been one. Go to the 5 sus2, 5 sus2, 4. Every breath that I am. 7, 6, 4 sus4, 4 sus2, 5, 1. Every key, 1, 4. Like, that's how you get mastery. Take simple ideas like this and work on it in every key. Don't just learn it in the key. It's not about getting ready for Sunday or whenever y'all worship. It's about getting ready for life. It's about getting ready always. And you have to get over because I'm trying to reword, because I don't want to act like I've arrived. I haven't. I'm not the bee's knees. I ain't the best thing that God ever made. I still struggle. But the tools that I'm sharing is what gets me through. It's what got me here, and it's what gets me through. And I'm less limited by my understanding. I am less limited by the key. My chord vocabulary is less limited. I'm in the process of ever growing, so that simple songs like this, somebody wants to change keys. I go to Pastor Jim's church, and they're playing something in E. I'm not struggling, all right? I'm not guessing. I got the progression in my head, and my level of understanding is up to speed with the tempo of the song. So what's up? Welcome, Corey. Welcome, Corey. God bless you, man. Talk to me, man. How you doing tonight? You can he done disappeared. Maybe he come back. Hey man, what's up, Sister Adrian? How you doing tonight?
Doing great.
You doing good? Can you play this song?
I'm
4, and I'm gonna come back to you, Corey. 1. Good. 6.
You said go to 6.
I'm struggling to hear you. I don't know where you are, so I'm struggling to hear you. But I heard that you were pretty close. You was getting in there. Let me turn off your echo cancellation. That's the problem. Welcome, Wanda Johnson. Just turn off your camera and I'll let you back in. I don't hear you the best, Sister Adrian. I'm gonna go ahead and stop you. I don't hear you the best, but I heard that major 7 though. Very good. I heard that major 7. I do that all the time. I don't care what I'm playing. Pass me now. I'm telling you, that 4 major 7 is that's the New Casper translation. If you ever buy one of my Bibles, it's gonna have major 7. Thou shalt major 7. I put that major 7 on the 4 so much. I don't care if it's fast or slow. It's just one of my go-tos. Unless I'm doing a song that's so intricate that song demands for me to do it kind of their way, right? It's just a Casper chord. Everybody has their own chords. So that's the new Casper translation. What's up, Corey? Let me see if we can do this again. I just unmuted your microphone, sir. How you doing, man?
Doing good yourself?
Man, I'm grinning and winning, fat and happy. Man, I'm the best. Man, I'm feeling good, man. Yes, sir. Man, how long you been playing?
I have been playing over about 15 years.
About 15 years. What type of style y'all do at your church?
It's all gospel.
All gospel. So y'all don't do no CC Winans at all?
Yeah. All I did was doing YouTube, just follow, copy the chords.
You say you just go to. Hang on, I'm messing with your mic setting so I can hear you better.
Okay.
You said you just go to YouTube and do what?
I just with the YouTube follow tutorial, just copy the chords and learn the chords.
What's up, Brother Greg? Thank you for saying that. It's an echo on your side. I'm going to change the settings. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to turn the echo cancellation back on. Hopefully it's not echoing on your side, everyone. I'm not going to ask you to play because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hear you. That should be better, Triple G. Thank you, Brother Greg. But so you said you pretty much look for a tutorial and then you follow those chords. Hey, Sister Wanda, do me a favor, cut your camera off, Mama, so I can let you in. There's a button where you can hide your camera. Turn your there you go. Babe, every time you do that, you hit the wrong button, mother. You hit the wrong button. Try to come back in. And I'm gonna try to help you maybe. But so yeah, man, so would it be correct in saying that you're limited by your understanding then, brother Corey? Okay.
Yes. Understand. I always transpose C.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that's why I'm trying to get you to I'm gonna do this. Hang on. I'm gonna do this. Now your camera don't matter, Sister Wanda. So you can interact with us if you have questions in a minute. God bless you, LTD. I see you in here. So let me tell you something, brother Corey. You're actively playing in the church?
Yes, I am.
Brother Greg, you saying you got to play for a funeral? You actively play for a church right now, brother Corey.
Yes.
So you're in a trick bag. The trick bag is, you need to develop you. I'm gonna mute you for 1 second, and I'm gonna open you back up. Hang on, let me try to do something because you got a weird noise. You're in a trick bag. You got to be good now. You got to perform now. Sister Wanda, I'm going to keep your microphone muted until it's time to talk. You're in a trick bag. You got to be good now. And so your normal mode of operation, Brother Corey, is like a lot of people's. And I don't bash, but I do challenge. What you do is you got a key that you can play in or whatever, and then you do everything and you just hit the transpose button. You're doing what you got to do to get by. But what that is, my brother, is a crutch. It's a good tool. You're supposed to use a crutch. You're just not supposed to use a crutch permanently. You're not supposed to use a crutch. You're not supposed to use a spare tire forever, because a spare tire, technically, it can go over 55 miles an hour. It's just not smart to. It's just not best to, because that thing will pop on you. You can use the transpose button the rest of your life. It's just not good to. It's just not good to, and you don't have to. Welcome back, Adrian. Welcome, Yolanda. And so, Brother Corey, what you need, I ain't just trying to sell you something. I am trying to sell you something, but I'm not just trying to sell you something. What you need is the play-by-ear manual, so that when you are developing, you are taking my approach. You're focusing on you. I love the Lord more than most people. I love my church. But when I'm practicing for me, forget my church. I got to practice so that I can be the best musician I can be. So I am going to work on what I need to learn. I'm going to learn some chords. I'm going to learn the system. I'm going to learn how to, let me start off with a system that is going to help me get good in the key of D flat. Now I can play in C, and now I can play in the key of C. Yeah, you missing it, Greg. You behind. I can play in the key of C, and then I can go to D flat without transposing. Then I don't want to tackle D yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to E flat. Now I'm gonna go to F. Now I'm gonna go to B flat. And when you start taking that approach, look at all these different keys that you can play in. Now you're gonna start to, you're gonna start getting familiar, because the secret is this, Brother Corey. That transpose button is doing what you should be doing manually. The transpose button is a perfect example of if I say 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1. All I'm doing is 2, 5, 1. But if I hit the transpose button, the sound changes, but my progression doesn't change. I'm only doing a 2, 5, 1, which means I'm doing the exact same thing in every key. It's still a 2, 5, 1. It's the same thing, but I'm using technology to do the same thing in the next key. But if you understand what a 2-5-1 is in C, you can understand what a 2-5-1 is in D flat, in D, in E flat, and etc. You can do it, we can do it, but we have to take the time to practice, to develop me, right? Which means you have to divide your practice time up. You need to spend, I'm gonna unmute yourself, unmute your microphone, Brother Corey. I'm using you as an example because there are a lot of people that are learning from this conversation.
Yes.
Y'all meet every Sunday, right?
Yes. Yes.
And when's your practice? When's your rehearsal day?
Every different days.
I'm talking about like choir practice or praise team practice.
For example, chorus Fridays.
Male chorus Fridays. Do y'all have multiple choirs and y'all practice multiple days?
Yes. Yes.
Lord have mercy. I want to say something real quick. I got a church member. I'm not calling no names, but I got a church member that needs a new job. But he's in a. This person is in a trick bag. This person is in a trick bag because they don't have time to get a new job, because this job has this person in a trick bag. They have no time to go better themselves. They need more money. They need better benefits, but that job has them trapped where they don't got the time to go and look. They don't got the time to apply. They're in a trick bag. You're in a trick bag. I'm not saying the church is doing it on purpose, but you need to develop you.
Right.
But you got Friday men's, you got praise team. It's like there's something happening every day, and you got to learn songs, and it has you going this fast. And so it's like, man, I need a tutorial. Let me find it. Okay, let me just transpose it. Man, that thing got you in a trick bag where you're going to be here for the next 15 years. And you're going to be one of them shouting, jamming musicians in the key of C. You have to find time. As my wife, she just did a blog. I wish I would have had the link. Y'all go to macthemaverick.com. Mac the Maverick. I'm going to type it in the comments. I'm going to put it on the screen because it's kind of funny. She just did a blog article talking about self-care. I'm typing it on the screen. macthemaverick.com. Y'all subscribe to my wife's blog article because she just did an article talking about self-care. As a musician, you need self-care. Go to macthemaverick.com. Show my wife some support. Just don't bring no trash over there, because then I'm going to have to cut you. Okay? So Mac the Maverick, you know I'm just playing, having fun. macthemaverick.com. Okay? Go to macthemaverick.com. Self-care, man. What I'm talking about is developing you. And so you're going to have to figure out a day a week, preferably multiple days a week, or you may have to do double duty. You may have to, okay, every Monday is my song rehearsal time. start 30 minutes earlier and take that 30 minutes. Dang, left hand, come on. Okay, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is the key of C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is the key of C. C's my 1, D's my 2, E's my 3, F's my 4, G's my 5, A's my 6, B's my 7. You're going to have to spend some time to develop you. Then go take care of business, right? So if you do that, that is how you're going to graduate from the transpose button. And let me say this real quick, Brother Corey, because some people may ask, well, why can't I just keep using the transpose button? Because you're robbing yourself of dexterity. Different keys feel certain ways.
Yep.
If you play in the key of C, you can play in the key of G. If you play in the key of F, you can play in the key of G. They feel similar. And if you can play in the key of G flat, you can play in the key of B. You're robbing yourself of muscle memory. You're robbing yourself of chords. And so that's why I'm an advocate. Man, the transpose button is good, but we elevate it higher than what it should be. I like to tell people, don't be used by the transpose button, use it. I like to say, I've challenged my people, Brother Corey. I said, we're going to do a transpose challenge. Whatever song they sing in, let's say somebody's in the key of A flat. Welcome, Harry. I'm a undo you. You can turn your camera off when you get a minute. I'm going to let you in. Turn your camera off, because if I let you in, it's going to move my screen and all this stuff. If you don't know, hang on, let me mute you, Corey. Don't worry about it, Harry. I'm just going to do it. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to mute your mic. I'm going to let you in. I'm going to do this. God bless you, sir. All righty. Now you're good to go. I like to do a transpose challenge where if somebody's in like the song Goodness of God, let me demonstrate it. They're in the key of A flat. Well, I need to practice in the key of D. So now I'm in the key of A flat, but I'm playing in the key of D. So now I'm gonna be like 4 major 7. What's the 4? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. G's my 4, so I gotta play the 4 major 7. So I'm gonna put the G major on my left hand. I'm gonna put the same thing on my right hand, but take it down, right? I'm doing everything that I was talking to y'all about earlier. There's my 4 major 7. All my life you have been faithful. I'm practicing in the key of D. And the choir is singing. They're still in A flat, but let me let you back in, Gideon. I don't know what happened. The choir is singing in A flat, but I'm physically in D, so that I can work on my understanding, my chord vocabulary in D, get over my crutch. This is a challenge. You got to be bold to do this. You got to be bold. I recommend maybe in choir practice, don't even tell nobody. Hey, put me in A flat. And you over there in D and nobody knows it. Right? All my life you have been so good. Sus 2. Let me think about it. Help me, Jesus. 5 sus 2. But I had it down there like that. Going back to the 4 major 7. See how I struggled? But I needed that moment so that I can figure it out. 4 sus 2, 5, the 1. I love you, Lord. Now I'm developing me. That's what you need to do, bro. You already know how to do the transpose button. Put the choir in the song in the key that it's supposed to be, but transpose yourself to a different key so that you can start mastering one key at a time. Just make it like D flat or something and keep doing it like that, so that you're using the tool to better you, not just to skate by. And then your understanding of the key will be better. Your ear will be better, because now you understand the key in a meaningful way. You understand D flat's the 1, E flat's the 2, etc. And when I say 2, 5, 1, you be like E flat, A flat, D flat. You got understanding. You're not just muscle memory and everything. You don't know what you're doing, but you just learn some chords and like you just got it memorized in your hands, right? That's what this is for. The musician, I gotta stop saying my old book, the play-by-ear manual. The play-by-ear manual. That's what this is for, right? What's up, Harry? Let me unmute your microphone. Hang on, where's the button? What's up, big time?
Hey, doing all right.
Man, good to see. How's your practice going?
Well, I had a little break, but I'm back at it and putting my 2-3 hours a day.
My man, yes, sir. Hey, 2 or 3 hours, yeah, you definitely need a break. That's some work right there. Hey, I wish I had 2 hours to practice. Lord have mercy.
Retirement.
Yeah, I know it. No, I ain't even close. I ain't even close. My daughter's still saying, Dad, give me. She still always needs some money. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. You know what? Now, if y'all help me, if y'all buy a book, I might be able to pay my child support on time. So y'all help me stay out of jail. Buy a book. Help me stay out of jail. Amen. The play-by-ear manual. Amen. God bless you, man. Good to see you, bro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sister Wanda, I'm going to unmute you now. Welcome you here. I haven't talked to you yet. How you doing, mother?
I am doing wonderful.
Good to see you. Good to hear you. You in the red room, ain't you?
How do I get out?
Well, can't nobody see you. Don't worry about it. I got you hidden. Don't worry about it. But good to see you. Class was Thursday. If you're on the go to the website, go to the play by ear course. I made a course, and Thursday's class is in there. Of course, as always, you can rewatch it in the community, like always.
Okay.
But you can go to courses. You will see play by ear manual. You will see this picture, and then you will see the replay, and that class is in there, everyone. And again, it's courses in the community. Let me ask y'all something. Who has a song? Who's in the room? Just unmute your microphone. Whoever, I just muted you, Wanda. Whoever's in the room. I just noticed there's some comments. Hang on. Okay, that's Adrian. She said, okay. Amen. Look on these comments. Who has a song that we can listen to? Oh man, hang on a second. I'm missing a whole bunch of comments. Sorry about that, Brother Greg. He says, question, do you hide some tutorials on your website? Where is Blessed Assurance? I don't remember ever doing Blessed Assurance. If I had it, it would be in the song tutorial section. I think one day on YouTube, I might have played Blessed Assurance, but I need to do that one. I don't remember if I've done Blessed Assurance, Brother Greg. And then he said, Brother Greg says, I got a song, God Will Is What I Want. Ooh, that's okay. I'm gonna pull it up there, but man, that's gonna hurt him. That's gonna hurt him. Oh, I know why, Brother Greg. When me and Shafron, we sang Blessed Assurance, we probably did it live on YouTube. I've been cleaning up my YouTube, getting rid of old stuff because I'm rebranding, and it might either be deleted or hidden. So I will look for it, and then if I find it, I'll send it to you. Amen. So we got a song request. I'm about to pull it up here. The song is called God's Will Is What I Want. We used to do that. That's a great song. You're going to like this song, Roderick, if you never heard it. God's Will. God's Will. Hey, Brother Greg, I don't know if you know, but Sister Pearlie McAdoo passed away last week, and we just had her funeral last night. Man, it was like a family reunion. Man, it was so many people. Probably 300-400 people. Man, the choir, man, we jammed, dude. You missed it. God's will is what I want. We celebrated her very well. It was a good homegoing yesterday. All right, here we go. Let's listen.
Showing up on the first page of Google might not be.
Sorry about that, y'all. YouTube ads.
It is.
Let's listen just for a minute. A flat. Is this the type of song y'all would do at your church, Corey? Let me unmute you. Is this y'all like the stuff like this?
Yeah.
This right here. This right. So do you understand progressions at all, Brother Corey?
Yes.
You understand them. So if I said in the key of and it's on the screen, so I'll let you cheat. But if I said this song's in the key of A flat and they played a 7-3-6 progression, would you know what to do for a 7-3-6?
7-3-6. See, I know my skills and all my whole playing holes and Transpose.
Yeah, so you would do it in the key of C. So in the key of C, do you know the 1-7-3-6 progression?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we just need to catch you up in other keys and get that same theory. So okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna hit you up offline and we'll talk about it. We're gonna try to get you right if you wanna check out our program. And remember, if you buy the book now, you get 1 month of lessons free. So, but you're too busy, man. You ain't gonna be able to come to class. You so busy. Are you free on Mondays or Thursdays?
Yes.
Okay, well, you'll be able to make one of the classes if you choose to do that. All right, I'm going to mute you real quickly because there's a lot of noise there. So I'm just going to speed up and I'm going to write the progression on the screen and we're going to see if you're like, man, I never would have got that, or if you would have like, yeah, that's what I heard. That's the part I got to get used to. So it's a 1-7-3-6. Watch this. I'm gonna put this in parentheses. I'm just gonna put an arrow down. That's gonna mean they're gonna walk down to the 2 major, and I'm gonna explain why I say that. Because I'm trying to write the numbers in a way that will be useful for every key. Every song has intricacies. Every song has intricacies, and every song does specific things. I'm going to explain why I'm saying 2 major, okay? So 1-7-3-6, walk down to 2 major, and then 5-5-5, God's will, 1-7-3-6, walk down to 2 major, 4-1, 4, see, let me see, not 5-1, 4-5-1, 5-1, so 5-1, 4-5-1, 5 So, and I know it sounds confusing, but you need that. You need that, okay? Let's talk about this part right here. I'm only gonna do the bass notes, right? For now, we'll do chords in a moment. When you're developing your ears, you gotta know what this book does. The value of this book, Corey, the value of this book, everyone. I have a simple chord system that does something. What this book does is it helps you think in key by helping you understand what chord to put with every single 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. There's chord options for the 1, chord options for the 2, chord options for the 3, chord options for the 4, and etc. All my students on this call, please don't give out our secrets. They want to know what chord to do, make them get the book. Say, Pastor got to pay his child support, okay? So make them get the book. Don't tell them. If y'all got like specific questions about the chord system, I'll tell y'all offline on our class Monday or Thursday. But let's not give it a... What page? Who said that? Harry. So if you turn to page 33... If you turn to page, don't call out nothing, Harry, cause we ain't giving nothing for free. Only thing we giving free is a free month. If you turn to page 33, that's where you start getting into the chord system. Page 31 is the basic chord system. Look at me and Gideon. Woo! Ain't we handsome? Lord have mercy. You know, I'm just having fun.
I thought you knew.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, Doc. I'm trying to tell you, right? I'm trying to tell you. So don't call it out, Brother Harry. But on page 33, that page tells you, whoops, I almost showed it. It tells you what chord to put on the 1, what chord to put on the 2, etc. Right? And throughout the book, we keep step by step giving you more chords for these scale degrees so that your play by ear process can be more refined, so that you can, if I'm in the key of A flat like I'm now, 1, 7, 3, 6, the progression's in there, walk down to the 2 major. You know what the 2 major is. 5, 5, 5. The 5 chord is the transition chord. That's in the book, right? And it's and we're giving you those chords in this book, all right? This is why I'm not giving out digital versions, because this book is so good. I ain't doing digital version because I know y'all gonna be sharing it with y'all cousins. I'm black. I know black folk. I know how we do. Hey man, hook me up. I'm gonna hook you up with a coat hanger. And when I hang you up, you come over here and pay for it like everybody else. This is quality. This ain't no cheap stuff. All right, let's keep going. So the 2 major, Brother Roger. The two major, what the 2 major does, everyone. Let me move my phone, move my marker. This is why I say 2 major. Let me slow my brain down. Many times, let me reach over here and grab a cough drop because I need something to drink. I need some moisture. I don't know where my wife is. Hey Siri. Text my wife.
What do you want to say?
When you come downstairs, can you bring me something to drink, please?
Sending. When you come down.
So, the 2 chord. The root of what they're doing is the 2. But what they're doing is they're playing an interval. They're playing the D of the 2. And so I can imagine in my head, the bass player, let me be very slow so you can see. 1, whoops, let me let you back in, Yolanda. I just now noticed you weren't in here. And I'm going to look at your comment in 1 second, Brother Greg. 1, 7, 3, 6. Watch this. Ba, ba, ba. That's what the root is doing. The bass player, the root is 2. And what we're doing is we're implying the B flat major. We're implying the major 2 when we say ba, ba, ba. We're implying the B flat major chord. It's the B flat major chord and that bass. Reach, do a 10th. That's too far. Do it right here. That's what they're implying. And so what they're doing is 1, 6. They're implying the B flat major chord. That's why I said 2 major. And I didn't want to say the D note because I like to write things in a way that if I look at it, I can go to like the key of C, like for my man Corey. 1, 7, 3, 6. 7, 3, 6. So sorry. 7, 3, 6. I'm going down to that F sharp, but I'm gonna play the 3 of the 2. I'm playing the F sharp. The root is gonna be that D, but I'm playing the 3 of the 2. Da, da, da. So no matter what key I go to, I understand that the root is the 2, but I'm just gonna invert up to the 3 of the 2. No matter what key I'm in. 1, 7, 3, 6. Walk down to the 3 of the 2. E flat's the 2, but I'm playing the 3 of the 2. I know that may be confusing for some people, but that's just because we're limited by our understanding, and it's hard for us to see that. And because I understand that, now I can play this progression. Da, da, da. I can do the 3 of the 2, no matter what key I'm in. I'm gonna play the 3 of the 2 chord. The 2 chord is E major. The 3, there's the 1, there's the 3, there's the 5, right? And so essentially in my head, I'm thinking 2 major, but I just know I'm gonna have that 2 on my bass and I'm gonna play the middle note. That's that walk down, right? And then from there are other options. I might even it won't be a sus2, it would be an add 9. I might put that C there because it just sounds good, right? Do I got a drum beat? I need to illustrate this. I don't think that drum beat will work. Let me see. I don't think this will work. Oops. Hang on. No, that ain't gonna work. Sorry. What? I know which one to use. I know this ain't quite the right drum beat, but this will help me illustrate this with the groove. Where is it at? I thought it was in here. 1 second, I'm trying to illustrate this, everybody, in real time. I'm using the Just Wanna Praise You drum beat. For God's Will Is What I Want. It's downloading. It's there. Let me solo the percussion. Hang on. I gotta fix it. I gotta fix it right. There it is. God's will is what I want. For my, it's just too slow. God's will, speed it up. Is what want for my life. For my what? Sorry. 115 BPM. This track will only let me go up to 101 BPM. That's why I said I wish the Prime app gave me more control sometimes. And so from the foundation, I understood 1, 7, 3, 6. Walk down to the 2 major. 5. Do it again. 1, 7, 3, 6. Walk down to the 2 major again. 5, 1, 4, 5, 1. Every key, same idea. And then the chords on there, let me give these chords to you. I'm going to challenge you, brother Corey. I'm not going to give it to you in C. I'm going to teach it to you in A flat and put the hurting on you like I had to hurt. You sound young, Corey. When I was your age, sleeping was for old folk. That's probably why I nap so much now. I practice more than I breathe. Lord have mercy. I was dedicated to this music thing. Hang on, I'm trying to change my key sound. On YouTube, only Brother Greg is interacting with me. Y'all still here? I need to. I just made up some churchy stuff. I added so much stuff that ain't in that song, but it works. So if I had a bass player, I would be like 1. Then I would be like 7, because the bass player will be here, but I'm gonna be here. 7. Rewatch this, everyone. 3. Bass player will be here. 6. So it'd be like a 1. Thank you, baby. Come here, you presentable. Say hi to your people.
Okay. I'm actually in the middle of
Okay, go ahead then. Don't say hi then. Don't nobody want to see you no way.
Anyway.
Thank you, baby. I loved it. I love to see you. I mean, I hate what I done messed it up.
I love to see you come, but I
Hate to see you go. There you go.
Vice versa.
Yeah, but I do love seeing you go though. That's super cold. 7, 3, 6. Let me give you a flavor. And then I'm going to walk down. That's not necessarily there. But sometimes I do that. Ba, ba, ba. I love sharp 9, sharp 5 type things. Right? I love the sharp extensions. Brother Greg's interacting with me. Let me see what he's talking about slowly. So God will use A flat. My issue is what inversion and how to use tritones and get out of the way of the bass player. Lord have mercy. Yeah, sometimes I play my style, but when I see the tutorial and the musician choose totally different inversions. So again, man, that's a great question. Inversions is a hard question. How do I know what inversions to use? Again, it's very subjective. Number one, depends on the style of the song, but the song is going to determine what inversions to play because you have to listen to hear what they're doing, right? So since the musician is doing something specific, we got to listen to figure out what inversion they're doing. And if I still had my instructions on the screen from earlier, I said 1, listen to the lowest tone. 2, I said listen to the highest tone. And that highest tone puts you in an inversion because that top note, that melody line note, becomes your top note. And it becomes like, if I'm on the 1 and I hear the 1 bass and I've listened to the top tone, that tells me the 1 is here. If I was here and the 1, and I knew it was 1, number 1 will be here, etc. If I knew it was like A flat. And so the melody line will tell you which inversion. And that song will tell you which inversion. And then also then just experience and then just your preference, right? Sometimes you can take some creative license and it doesn't get in the way of the song. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes you can take creative license and it doesn't get in the way of the song. So, let me keep going because I just realized it's 9 o'clock here. All right. So, inversions is difficult. The best advice I have for everyone, start with the basics and get your basic foundation, and then learn as many songs as you can. What I did was I mastered songs because I started to realize if I learn Pass Me Not, right? If I master, what key am I in? A flat. If I master Pass Me Not, some of the things that are in Pass Me Not are going to be in other songs that are in that same style. And every time I learned a trick or a secret in Pass Me Not, I would take that secret, take that trick, and start applying it to other songs. And that's building your chord vocabulary. And when you do that, that is how you'll start to recognize stuff, because since stuff is in a style, things that are in that style just keep repeating from song to song. And in the process of time, you're going to learn so many stylistic intricacies that you'll know what chord to play, you'll know what inversion to use because you've seen it 1,000 times, right? Every now and then, some of these jokers throw stuff at us that we ain't never seen before, and we got to go back to school. So you'll never learn it all. Trust me. I've been doing this thing for over 20-something years. And so trust me, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I look at some of my old videos like, man, I'm way better than I used to be. So, like this song, first phrase is A flat to F minor, A flat to D flat to E flat to A flat to F minor to B flat to 7. He says from F minor to A flat to D flat to E flat to A flat F7. No, if you're talking about this song, Brother Greg remembers when I had dreadlocks. No, this song is very. Some of what I'm doing too is experience, because this song has a bass player, and I'm playing this song like I would play with the bass player. I'm trying to get out of the bass player's way, and so it's really just experience. It's too much to really. This song is a great song to listen to work on your ear, but we got to talk about tritones. We got to talk about how to do it on your left hand, how to do it with the 7/3/6, right? I showed it to you, but I didn't talk about it. I showed you that this is the G chord that we're playing. It's a G7, G minor 7. What is this chord called? It's a G minor 7 with a flat 5. I think that B in that tritone is throwing me off. That's just the 3. So there's the G minor, there's the 7. This is the flat 5. It's a G minor 7 flat 5. A minor 7 flat 5. That is a half diminished chord because it's my 7. It's a G half diminished, but it's just voiced like this. Yeah, let me cheat. Bring my chord calculator to make sure I'm not calling that wrong. It's a G7 sharp 9. It's the sharp 9. So the 9 is right here. Yeah, I missed that. But that's just the minor note. It's the G minor. So the B flat is the minor. Sometimes I don't like the chord calculator. But this is a G minor. There's the minor note. There's the 7. This is just 3. This is the minor note. This is just the dominant note again. And the only difference is right here, the flat 5. So this is really a minor 7 flat 5, but my chord calculator doesn't recognize it. There's the minor. Minor 7. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna call this a minor 7 flat 5. Minor 7 flat 5. It's on the 7. Minor 7 flat 5. This is like a C7 sharp 5. C7 sharp 5. It's almost an augmented chord, but it's a dominant because you got the 7 there. This is a C augmented chord because at C major, you're sharpening the 5. You just have the 7 here. C7 sharp 5. Two, F minor. How to do it? Straight up F minor. 7, F minor 7. F minor. There's the minor note again. There's the 5. The only extra note is here. That's the 7. So you got G minor 7 flat 5, C7 sharp 5 to F minor 7. So God's will is what, and I'm not gonna play this bass, I'm just playing it because I don't have a bass player with me and I'm trying to make sure I hear that. I'm really stretching my hands, Yolanda. Lord, I'll never be able to play it like that. Yes, you will. Stop speaking yourself out of blessings. 7, 3, 6. God will. That ain't what they did. Before we change keys. This is why you gotta listen to the bass note first. You gotta rewind this thing a lot of times. Got ba 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 ba. You gotta hear that, all right? So we're gonna put numbers with it. Let's listen to it because there's one little thing that I don't do that I want to get. Right there. Is it a sharp 4? What did they do right there? Think about it, Cass. What did they do right there? There's a passing note I'm missing. So it's I think it's D. I gotta turn it down. That's so nasty. I don't know what they're doing. So let me slow it down. No, so God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. I know it's that D, but I gotta hear the context. So do they go back to the one before that missing note? So they go back to the one. So they go back to the one. Sometimes you got to rewind, listen, analyze. Rewind, listen, analyze. So they go back to the one. So the root foundation, it's a cycle of force. This is a very common gospel principle. I'm not just super amazing. Like, how'd you hear that fast? It's just a common gospel thing. You will hear this in a billion songs. They say the vamp says 1. God's will is 7 3 6 7 3 6 2 5 1 4. That's a very common progression. I can play glory, glory, hallelujah, what a mighty God we serve, 1,000 upbeat gospel songs and say 1 7 3 6 2 5 1 4. That's common. That's not new, okay? And so the reason I heard that so fast, it's just familiar. And it's something that you have to learn if you play gospel music. You got to learn 1 7 3 6 2 5 1 4. Hallelujah. Since I lay burning down. Glory, glory. Hallelujah. 7 3 6 2 5 1. It's a common thing. You'll even see like 7 3 6 2 5 1 4. It's just common. 1 7 3 6 2 5 1 4 was the foundation. And they do this again a second time, but the second time, how do I keep losing my Sharpie? The second time, right here, they do something that throws me off. They do something that throws me off. And I'm like, hold up, what in the world is that? And I know that is based off of the sharp 4. I said, is that the sharp 4? The sharp 4 is a principle that I've learned. The sharp 4 is basically a 7 3 6 of another key. I'm not going to get into it, but in the key of A flat, God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want for my life. Ba 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 ba. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. So how did they get to that 4? I gotta figure that out. I want for my life. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want for my life. God's will is what I want. Da ba 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 ba. That's what they do. Ba ba. So after that, ba ba. What I want, God's will is what I want for my life. Okay, ba 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 da da ba da ba boom 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 ba 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 da ba. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want for my life. Ba 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 ba. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. Up to 4, 5, 1. One more time. God's will is what I'm getting it in my head. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want for my life. Bye bye. All right, it's kind of confusing, but what they do here is they actually do a sharp 4, 7, 3 right here. They do a sharp 4 to get to the 7, 3. They do a sharp 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 4. So they do 1 sharp 4, 7, 3. Whoops, come on, Casper. 1 sharp 4, 7, 3, 6. Boom, boom, boom. Ba, 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 ba. Is that right? 1 sharp 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 4. 4, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. I know that's a lot, but I promise you, this is gospel music. It's just a cycle of fourths. It's a lot of 2, 5, 1s, really. And I'm trying to simplify this to see. I'm trying to simplify it because they're going to keep doing the same thing but modulate. They're just going to keep doing the same thing and modulate. And you got to have command of scales and keys because you got to play this progression in multiple keys. 1, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 5. And then 1 sharp 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 4, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. I think that's right. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want for my life. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want for my life. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want for my life. God's will is what I want. God's will is what I want. I missed the sharp 4. Can you see the problem with gospel? It does these type of principles fast. And we ain't even talked about the chords. You always starting something, Brother Greg. See, and I don't have the chords. Let me think. It continues this. 1, 1. I don't go to the same 7 though, do I? I need Rojan. 1, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. 4, 3, 6, 2, 5, and then 1, 2, 1, 7. That might be the same. I just got to figure out that sharp 4. I think I do the same progression, same chords. Same chords, just sharp 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. I think that's what it is. I'm still not confident, but I think it may be something like that. So fast. Yeah, you have to know 1, 7. C is a fourth from G. F is a fourth from C. B flat's a fourth from F. E flat's a fourth from B flat. A flat's a fourth from E flat. D flat's a fourth up. And then you say 3, 6, 2, 5. Cycle of fourths again. 1, da, ba, 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 4, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Cycle of fourths. A lot of that was built off the cycle of fourths, and we ain't even got into the chords. Amen. It's my friend sending me a message. Any questions in the room? I got stuck on a tangent. I ain't gave y'all an opportunity to talk to me. But what do you think, Corey, Adrian, Rod, Harry? Y'all talk to me. Anybody unmute your phone?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Harry, then Corey.
I do have a problem with the 7, which is the 7 chord bass.
Hang on. No. First of all, don't give out no book secrets. And second of all, this 7 that I'm talking about in this song, that's not that 7. The 7 of this song is not that 7. Remember, in the book, in the class, I explained that this book gets you 50% of the way with the foundation. But there are intricacies in songs, okay? The 7 of this song is not that one. When it comes to gospel music, the foundation becomes less and less because it gets into other stuff that we haven't talked about, right? Because music is very intricate. Music has so many variations and levels. This book is not going to give you all those options. What this book will give you is foundation to help you be able to start playing in multiple keys. And so if you're looking, this specific song, that 7, that's not it. That's a different 7, okay? And so, yeah, this song is so fast and it's so like style specific. This book will help you understand how to think in the key and chords. But when it comes to like this song specifically, yeah, the percentage of a lot of that stuff is lower because I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff that we ain't talked about. We ain't talked about this. We ain't talked about this. We ain't talked about none of this. This song is doing a whole bunch of gospel flavor. So, yeah, this has to be a very discreet conversation about this specific song, right? And this book, Brother Harry, will help you understand some of those things, but now you just got to learn this song, right? This is one of those, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Exceptions. This song is one of those exceptions. This is not a 100% of the time solution. As I've told you a billion times, this will get you 50% of the way. This is 100% necessary for your foundation. 100% necessary for your foundation, but every song, it depends. Some songs, this might not even help you like this one, because we didn't talk about walking bass lines, cycle of fourths. We didn't talk about that in here. We're trying to build for chord foundation. So this is one of those exceptions, Brother Harry. So So yeah, we got, and plus, honestly, Brother Harry, man, this is the best thing that you can get out of this. Practice the cycle of fourths. Go fourths. Whoops. Like go fourths to practice fourths. To practice fourths. That's the best thing you can get. Lord, everybody is texting me. Sorry, everybody. I keep getting distracted. My phone keeps blowing up. But yeah, Brother Harry, I hope that helps. Now you're gonna have a bunch of problems with this song, my friend.
I'm working on using the right chords in the progressions, but I always have a problem with number 7. So I'll look at some of the videos and try to get that.
Well, and the 7 that's in this book. Remember, this is option 1. 7, the number 7 in a scale. Traditionally, the number 7 in a scale traditionally is one of two things. The option that I've given you in the book, I'm not going to tell the people, but it's also typically a diminished chord.
Okay.
So, and in this song, the 7 is in the diminished option that I haven't talked to you about. This is option number 3. It's not diminished. This is a minor 7 flat 5. Right? And the minor 7 flat 5 is in the book, and it's even in the book on the 7. But it's later on. That's like module 4. And let me just tell you, Brother Harry, what page this is on. This is on page number. This is on page number, I think 138. I'm looking through the table of contents. It's on page 108, but it's also on page, so look at page 108 for this chord, and also look at page, let me look at 138. See if it's what I'm looking for. He is Lord. 138. He is Lord. Yes. It's what key am I in? This is an advanced version. It's on page 138 and on page 108. Those are two versions of the 7 chord that will work with this song. And if you look at the key of A flat, I'll just go ahead and show everybody. On page 138, I'm giving you this version of the 7 chord. And so it will be like, God's will is what up. Then 1, 7. That's what's on page 138. That's a version of the 7 chord. Remember, there are many versions. We got this version. We got this version. There are many versions to chords. That's what makes music so beautiful. The 7 chord, it's not just one absolute chord. There's many types of 7s, right? And so when you get to the minor 7 flat 5, the diminished, the other options on the 7, page 108 and page 138 will give you chords that you can practice for this specific song on that 7 chord. And on page 108 specifically, the 7-3-6 progression is written out, and I wrote it out like this. So on page 108, Brother Harry on page 108. Let me get back there.
Okay.
If you look at page 108, the 7-3-6 is written out. And so if you look at the A flat, I have it written right hand / left hand. That's what we're playing. But what I'm doing is I'm leaving this note to the bass player, and I'm playing the tritone of this note, which is here. And that's why I stretched my hand out and I put that G on the pinky. But you see it on page 108 when you look at A flat.
I don't want to give 60, but 108 is a good page.
Yeah, 10. Say it again.
108 is a good page because it gives a 736 sequence in all keys.
In all keys. Say it a little bit louder so people will hurry up and help me pay my child support.
Well, I like page 108 because it's a 736 progression in all keys.
In all keys. And so you see, boom. And this is the perfect song because this song keeps modulating. So if you need help, you can look at this. There's a 736. There it is. I may add the cycle of fourths. I didn't think about that. I may add the cycle of fourths because you're going 1, 7, 3, 6. Fourth from 6 is the 2. Fourth from the 2 is 5. Fourth from the 5 is a 1. Fourth from the 1 is a 4. That's the cycle of fourths, right? And it's just all over music. You will see that stuff. We do the cycle of fourths so many different ways. John P. Key did it. 5, 1, 4, 5, 7. That's the cycle of fourths. The cycle of fourths is just, it's so common in gospel music, it's not even funny. So, very good, very good. Listen, y'all, I got to get ready for tomorrow. I done looked up, it's almost 10 o'clock. I got to finish getting ready for tomorrow. We got prayer starting at 9:30, so I'm going to finish getting ready. But any questions in the room? Brother Corey, I didn't forget about you. Me and Harry, we got lost in a tangent. What was you going to say, brother? You still with me, Harry? I mean, not Harry, Corey. You're muted, Corey. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Talk to me. You was supposed to say something a minute ago.
Oh, that was about just listening. I'm gonna get that book on Monday.
Word. Just hit me up when you're ready. Just go to preachandplay.com. If everybody, if you're serious about your musical development, there are many wonderful websites that can help you. I am not the only one, but I think I'm the primary one. If you're stuck and if you are a beginner, you need to consider bringing your hind parts and your pocketbook to preachandplay.com so that we can help you get where you are trying to get. Amen. And by doing so, you're going to help this preacher get where he's trying to get so that I can preach and play full time. So, all righty, Corey, I look forward to hearing from you. Once again, Brother Corey and everybody else, I'm going to put my phone number on the screen. Do me a favor, call me anytime. Just don't call me tonight because now it's prayer and Bible time. So, 615-558-5777. Don't call me asking for no money to build no wells in Africa. I already got somebody that I invest in that building wells in Malawi. Don't call me trying to sell no Amway or Avon. If you need some musical help, then you hit me up. If you just want to call and talk about Trump, don't call me. All right? Don't call me. I ain't in it. I'm too busy focusing on Jesus. I ain't studying Trump. All right? All righty, y'all. Well, God bless y'all. Brother, Sister Adrian Green, Brother Rod, man, good to see you, preacher. Amen. I hope your word is ready for tomorrow. I can't wait for you to get your online ministry so I can check you out, man. Check you out, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Harry, amen. God bless you. I know it's early over there. It ain't even 8 o'clock good over there. So, but God bless you, Harry. Good to see you once again. Next class, Brother Harry, will be Monday. We'll see you Monday on preachandplay.com. Once again, everyone, if you, let me do this so everybody can see real good. Hang on, where's my button? Claude, have mercy. There we go. Do this so y'all can see. So this book right here, the play-by-ear manual. If you purchase the book between today and June the 7th, we're doing a special for new people. If you purchase the book, we'll give you your first month free. What's going to happen? You'll buy the book. I'll see it. I'll send you an email. I'm going to say, hey, man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Here's your code, and we're going to give you the first month. Absolutely RFEE. All you got to do is visit our website, www.preachandplay.com, and purchase the Play by Ear Manual. This book is so good it'll bless your socks off with your shoes still on your feet. Amen. All right, everybody. God bless you. We love you. Everybody be encouraged. I'm about to go get ready for tomorrow. We will see everyone on Monday. God bless you, everyone. God bless you. I'm going to hit you up in a few, Brother Corey. God bless you, everyone, in this stream.